Welcome back to Retro Game Day. Today I have the R36H again, and we are playing Bust a Move 99 on the N64. The Bust a Move franchise, a classic bubble popper arcade game. It came to the N64 and the PS1, Bust a Move 99, and this is my favorite game in the whole Bust a Move series personally. I love the characters, I love the colors, and I love the sounds of this specific game. There was also just a lot of nostalgia for me as I grew up with this game. So I've sped up the footage here in terms of the loading time, but it takes about 30 seconds to about a minute to get from boot to gameplay. The R36H is actually a pretty great device for this. You get to use both the analog stick and the D-pad. You may want to go in the RetroArch settings, however, and change your thumbstick sensitivity just so you're able to play. Now, in the arcade mode, you can go in there and play either puzzle or player versus computer, player versus player. The puzzle mode, you can go ahead, pick the different difficulties. I'll be honest, the game does get kind of difficult. As you work through the different levels, depending on which character you have, you might get a different set of balls. It's pretty straightforward. Shoot the balls at the same colors, match up a pair of three and they pop, and try to clear the level as fast as possible, and that's how you get your points. Pretty simple once you get the hang of it, but the game gets very difficult very quickly. Now, the player versus computer mode is one of my favorites. It's very hard to clear. You have to kind of clear through all the characters in the game and then take on the big boss at the end. Now, you get a bunch of different choices of characters. Each character has different balls that they kind of get or send to the opponent. And they always have these fun little arcade game loading screens between. Now, the actual battling can get pretty intense, kind of like a Tetris battle type game that you might have played on Facebook or any other type of bubble popping game where it's kind of head to head. As you clear the bubbles, your opponent gets more lines sent to them, and the goal is clear as fast as you can so that the opponent gets overwhelmed and loses. So here, obviously, I'm a pro at this game. I made a couple mistakes, but it doesn't take long for me to get a hold of what I'm trying to do and clear out this level 1 opponent. Bing, bop, boom, and done.